Hi everyone, it's Kristen. I'm over here. I wanted to share with you a declutter video. I have quite a few items. This isn't all that I have. I actually have quite a bit over here on the couch as well. But I wanted to show you some items I'm going to be decluttering. I feel like I have a lot in my collection, and some family and friends could use some of these products more than they're getting current use in my collection, so I wanted to pass some items along. And then I've also come across some items that are old and I need to toss them out. So I'm going to get started. My Pan That palette right here. This shade here, I've been trying to make it work and I'm just over it. It's very flaky, it's very dry and powdery, and I've worked hard on trying to make this work with other shadows, and I feel like I can make it work, but why struggle with it? I have other items in my collection, other eyeshadows in my collection that are really nice and buttery and smooth and I like a lot better. So I am going to replace it with this little Urban Decay eyeshadow that I have. I depotted from the Ammo palette. So I'm going to put that in my Pan That palette. I will mention this in my update for this next month, but I will be tossing this out right now because I don't want to look at it anymore. This is the Kevin Aquan Duo. I know that I had this in a video recently for my 1 month one palette. I'm going to try to show you. It is a deep purple on this side. I did depot one of the colors into the Z palette and you can see it right here. This is antiqued silver and I really like it. I don't get use out of this other one, so I'm going to pass that along or maybe just toss it out if no one wants it. Two eyeshadows, single eyeshadows that I will be getting rid of. This is an Inglot shadow in 153. I never reach for this. It is really pretty, but I never reach for it. Someone else could use it. And then this is from a Stila palette, and I don't use it. I don't reach for it, so I'm gonna get rid of that, pass that along. You're probably pretty surprised because this is in my 1 month one palette for this month. I'm laughing because it's old. These shadows are getting a bit old. The two that I really like, I did pop out and put in a Z palette. I'm going to try to use them quite a bit. This one is Silk Teddy right here, and this one is Push Up. I love Push Up. I love that color so much. I would consider purchasing the newer one of these. I did see on the back of this, it said 2005, so that's really old. I don't know if that's when this was made, but this is a really old version of the Natural Eye palette. It comes with that little drawer, it's made out of cardboard, and it's just time. So I'm actually gonna toss this one out. I don't wanna give that to anyone because those are old. I do think I'll get some good use out of these, and maybe if I haven't used them up by the end of the year, I'll toss those out. Everything Nice palette. I feel like I can make these decisions because I used them for a month straight, these palettes, and I'm going to see if one of my friends wants this. I like this palette. It's a very beautiful palette, but I feel like I've used it for a month and I'm probably not going to get use out of it until next year because I'm doing 1 month one palette and Pan That palette. So I will be passing this along to a friend. I did depot a couple of colors. Let me see if I can get it so you can see the colors here. I did depot Girly, and then Head Over Heels was just a terrible shade, so I had taken that out, and then some of the blushes and the highlight I'd taken out, but it still has a bronzer. All the brushes are brand new, and then these colors are very pretty, but I have items in my collection that are very similar to this. So I feel like if someone else can get use out of this and enjoy this, why not pass it along to a friend? Steal It in the Garden. I know I just finished this in 1 month one palette last month, and I was saying that I really like it. Well, I feel like I have a lot of similar colors in my collection. I was looking through my eyeshadow collection last week and I was like, I have one that's very similar to this Honey and I like the formula better. Bark, I have a lot of grays in my Pan That palette, so I don't need Bark. I have a color very similar in my Chocolate Bar palette, Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, to Moss. Freesia, right there, I have a blue right there from Makeup Geek that I like better formula-wise. And then this Rosette, very pretty if I blend it in my crease very gently, but I have another color here, and then I have a Sephora single eyeshadow that's similar. So if I like the formulas better of another palette, why I'm gonna pass this along or just get rid of it, throw it out if no one wants it. And this is just family and friends that I'm mentioning that I'm gonna be passing them along to. I did save these 3 shades from the Stila in the Light palette, and then also one of the lighter shades I repressed into another palette. So one of them broke and shattered and I couldn't save it, but another one I was able to repress into my Smashbox Heatwave palette, and it's perfect because there wasn't a good brow bone color for me in that palette, so I'm gonna make it work that way. I put a lot of colors in my Z palette, Girly right here, Antique Silver. These 3 are from Stila in the Garden, and then these 2 are my favorites from the Natural Eye palette. I'm really happy, actually, surprisingly. So that's my new Z palette. I have a Laura Geller highlighter that I do like, but I want to pass this along to a friend. I have a friend in mind for it. I think she would really like it and get some good use out of it, and I have something very similar in my collection. I changed up the lighting so you could see a little bit better. This is the Provive Beauty Makeup Blending Sponge, and this is a dupe for the Beauty Blender. I got this at TJ Maxx, and I prefer the Beauty Blender, so I'll pass that along to a friend. These are just some makeup bags that I'm gonna be getting rid of. They're all from Sephora, and then this one right here is Alginist bag. I have so many of these, and they need out of my life. These are 2 eye brushes that I'm gonna be getting rid of. This is the Sedona Lace 407 brush, and it is very soft and nice, but I never use it. And this is the e.l.f. Small Smudge Brush, and I like their concealer brushes better, the $1 ones, so I'm gonna get rid of this one too. Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie in Maverick. I love this color. I have a friend in mind, so this will be passed along to her. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Laser-Free Retexturizer. It's an exfoliating scrub sample. I don't really like this. I don't like the smell of it. I'll see if one of my friends wants it or not. This is a deluxe sample of the Fresh Rose Face Mask. I haven't tried this, but I have a friend in mind. Dior X-Taste Mascara. I have a friend in mind. This is just a little deluxe sample. A duck sample. I'm not a fan of the scent. My Daughter's Fragrance in Joyful. It is a really nice perfume because it's more natural, but I don't really like the smell of it. I'll pass that along. Milani lipstick in Uptown Mauve. This is very pretty, but I feel like it makes my upper lip look super, super small when I wear it. I don't know what's going on with it. I like the smell of these, but I think it's time, and it's a little bit older. This is the Amora Pacific Moisture Bound Revitalizing Mask. I've never used it, so I'll pass that along to family or friends. L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow, and I know people are gonna be like, why are you giving that away? Everyone loves that color. It's an Amber Rush. I feel like this color looks super beautiful on blue-green eyes, but when I wear it, and brown eyes, but when I wear it, I just feel like it doesn't look all that great, and I'm gonna pass that along. Someone else can get some good use out of it. Cella Ivory Lace Highlighter, not in love with that. This is the Julep nail polish. I don't really like it. I feel like it chips really easily. Mirabella lipstick, and this is in Charmed. It's a very light pink. I just don't wear it. I don't reach for it. I don't wear it. The Sephora eyeliners, I really like these, but they're old and they're the dip kind. I can't sanitize them. It's time. It's time to toss those out. I like those. I feel like they're really nice, but it's just time. Another dip one. This is Urban Decay 24/7 liquid eyeliner in Smog, and I feel like this is just not performing very well, so I'm tossing that out. This is the Buxom lip gloss in Leslie. For some reason, this color, I just don't like it. I like the Buxom lip glosses, but that color is just not for me. And then this Korres Lip Butter Glaze, and this is in Jasmine, I think. This is a new open for me. I've had it in my collection for a while, and I recently opened it, and I don't really like it, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Almay lip color. This is the Balm. What is it, in Cantaloupe. It's their Color Plus Care Liquid Lip Balm. This is nice if you don't like a sticky gloss, but I've had this for a while, and it's time to toss it out. I feel like it's gotten old. And then this NARS Deluxe Sample, and this is in Turkish Delight. I like this. This is the old formula though, and I feel like it's gotten old. Tarte. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Doll Face. I've not reached for this since the Project Pan that I had this in 14 by February 14th, and I don't think I really like it anymore. I have other pink toned blushes that look a little bit better on me, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. L'Oreal lipstick. I don't like the scent of these. This color's pretty. It's Peach Fuzz 417. This is an older lipstick, and it's time for it to go out. I don't really like the smell, so I don't think I'd repurchase, but if L'Oreal could change up their scent and their fragrance, I would purchase that because it is a really pretty color for, you know, the beachy glow. This is very pretty, but it is old. Another old one is the NYX Butter Gloss in Devil Food Cake. This is pretty again, but it's just gotten old. It's a dip wand. It needs to go out. NYC, this is the City Proof 24-Hour Liner in black. I have not opened this. I was thinking about giving this to a friend. But if any of you think that this is absolutely amazing and I need to try it, please let me know in the comments. The Jordana Easy Liner for Lips in Cabernet. This is dark. I have another one that's very similar in color, so I felt like don't really need it. It's a very dark lip liner, and again, I have something very similar. This Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. This is a very bright color. I don't think I'd wear it. I received it in a BeautyCon box, and I don't think that I would wear that color. This is the Rimmel Moisture Renew Universal Transparent Lip Liner. I'm using a transparent lip liner right now in one of my project pans, and I don't really like it. So this is, I've only used this a couple of times, and someone else can get some good use out of it. I'll sanitize that and pass that along. MAC lipstick in Candy Yum Yum. This is older, so I will be back to MACing this. Tom Ford Cherry Lush, beautiful color, but the packaging is broken, so this is all sticky. It has like a gold thing right here. It's all sticky and it's just become a mess. Really pretty color, but it's time. It's time to toss this one out. It's a little bit older and the packaging is sticky and messy, and I don't want to deal with it. Another Rimmel lipstick, sorry, Milani lipstick. This is in Sweet Nectar. Very pretty orange, but I just don't wear orange lipsticks. Watch tomorrow. I'm gonna be like, I need that orange lipstick back. This is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner in Serum in Deep Brown. And I think it's just time for me to toss this one out. This kind of rips up when I do my eyelash curler, and I have other eyeliners that I like better. I would not repurchase this. It's time for that one to go out. I'll toss that in the trash. These two are I'm kind of on the fence. I want to offer them to my friends and see if they like them. These are the YSL lipsticks that I got from Influenster. They're very pretty, but I have something very similar to both of these. And I feel like these are newer lipsticks. Some of my friends could use them. Sorry, ooh, I'm out of the shot. Some of my friends could use them and get a lot of good use, and it's a nice high-end product, so I want to offer these to them. This is the YSL lipstick in number 19. This was number 9, and this one's number 19, and it's very bright, fun color, but I have actually 2 lipsticks that are very similar to this color here. So this is the L'Oreal Everpure Sulfate-Free, Silicone-Free, Dye-Free 6-in-1 Cleansing Balm. I received this from Influenster, and this is actually going to be my review video on it. I really don't like this. I have long, thick, wavy hair. My hair strand is a medium hair strand. It's not coarse or anything like that, but I have a lot of it, so I consider my hair thick. This just did not work for me. It says it doesn't weigh hair down. It weighs my hair down. It says there's no residue. It shouldn't leave a residue. It leaves a residue on my scalp, so this one's going out, or I'll use it to like shave my legs, but that's my review for the L'Oreal Everpure. Really not a fan. And I've had this for a few weeks now and I've used it quite a bit, so I feel like I can give a good review on this. When I would use it after I'd used a shampoo and conditioner, previously it was okay, decent, not a favorite, but if I used this 2 times in a row, not necessarily 2 days in a row, but like would use this on a Monday and then on a Wednesday, say, or even a Monday or a Tuesday, use it the next day, my hair would be very limp. It just would feel kind of heavy. My scalp would feel kind of gross. It actually had a residue on it, kind of a thicker residue than if I used other products. So I will just be using this probably as a shave cream, but I did want to review that. The Garnier Fructose Style Full and Plush Root Amp. It's a root lifting spray. I won't be using that. And then 3 nail polishes. They're from the Sephora OPI brand that was big back in Sephora a couple years ago. I don't use these. They'll be passed along. That's my declutter. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching today, and if you have any questions, just let me know down in the comments. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far, and thanks for taking the time to watch. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.